My name is Jezebel Sinfell. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I've been performing burlesque for 5 years now.
And then how did burlesque begin for you? How did you get into it?
I'd always been like super into the car culture, and I came to this the first time when I was 16 and played second in the pinup contest.
Oh, fun!
That was like 10 years ago, and
Yeah.
then just really into the retro glamour, swing dancing, and then I acted in high school. I would dress up as a little kid, and then it was like, you mean there's this art form where you get to dress up and take your clothes off, and yeah.
Got my name right all over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I was
funny.
like, I found my calling.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I read online that you are with Rumblw.
Yeah.
Tell me how that started.
Rumblw was a offshoot from Bottoms Up, which Bottoms Up was who I performed with for the first couple years, and then some girls and I just wanted to do burlesque more frequently than twice a year and get higher profile gigs, so we broke off and started Rumblw. I'm one of the founding members. I'm the only founding member that's still performing. So
Oh, wow.
it's kind of my truth now.
That's crazy. So I also read online you used to live in New York.
Yes.
And work in New York. What was that like?
New York was amazing. I wasn't a fan of the school I went to, but
Okay.
just being in New York, 18, I got really involved in the bar scene and the rockabilly, punk rock, goth, fetish, all that. So I worked as a dominatrix when I was there.
Nice.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I have lots of crazy stories.
Oh my God, I'm sure.
And I think just by being exposed to that, and then that definitely played into burlesque.
Yeah. Do you care to share a crazy story?
Well, one of my favorite stories, the client that like every dom had in New York that, and I've talked to other mistresses that I've met throughout the years, his name was Mental Dental, and he was like this 80-year-old man that had a tooth fetish. So he had a full dental kit that he brought with him, and he wanted you to examine his teeth, and he wanted to examine your teeth, and wanted to know which tooth was my favorite and why, and all my dental history, and then he wanted you to inject him with Novocaine at the end of the session, but I was like, no, this is too weird.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, okay.
In his mouth?
Yeah, like
oh my
in
gosh.
his gum.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. So now burlesque is kind of your full-time passion. That's your craft?
Yeah.
Do you kind of have a philosophy as far as your craft goes?
My philosophy is definitely when it stops being fun, I'll stop doing it.
Yeah.
But until then, it's what I think about when I hear a song. I go, would that be good for a burlesque routine? When I see something in the store, I'm like, oh, that would be great for this costume. It's an all-encompassing mindset.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for so long, I can't imagine not doing it.
Yeah.
I love the getting ready process. I love the, okay, time to put on fake eyelashes and transform from normal life into Jezebel, and just there's no other art that you get applause, like, oh, I took a glove off.
Yeah.
Crowd goes wild. Oh, I took a bra strap
Yeah.
off. Bands, anything else, it's like, oh, you're done with the song, clap. Oh, that was good. And people just are really, when you're on stage, you have their attention.
Yeah, that's crazy. So do you choreograph your own performances?
Yes. I wish, my weakest point is dance. I don't have a dance background. I'm funny and performer.
Yeah.
So most of my routines are not very dance-oriented. They're just more conceptual. At least my strongest ones are. They start with a concept versus a song or a dance move or a costume. It's like I'll get an idea for my drinking problem. I spill stuff on myself every day. Like, I need to speak up for everything. And just after so many, like, I spill wine on myself again. Like, this is a burlesque act waiting to happen.
Might as well at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Do you have a favorite?
That one's probably my favorite right now.
The wine?
My signature one that I did for a few years is the Little Miss Sunshine striptease. Super freak.
Oh, awesome.
So I have the breakaway pants. I got the outfit absolutely down, and then choreographing that one was really easy. It was just watching the part in the movie.
Yeah.
90 times and be like, okay, so I need to do this and spin around until I'm dizzy.
Oh, that's funny.
And then pass the world in.
Oh yeah, exactly. So what keeps you motivated to push forward and like reach your dreams and your goals and keep choreographing? And
I don't know what else I would do.
Yeah.
If I didn't have burlesque in my life. I mean, I might find another art form, but I've definitely reached a lot of my goals in that I'm running a troupe and I'm performing more and I'm getting paid to perform now.
Yeah.
I'm the one booking the shows and doing a lot of gigs with other people, and just it's such a community that there's a lot of support behind that, and having my success friends be in the group with me.
Yeah.
You know, it's like part of our meetings are spent talking about normal life, but then it's like, I heard this great song on the radio, what do you guys think? So having other people to do it with as opposed to just like, oh, I'm sitting at home drawing or I'm playing guitar.
do you have an escape from burlesque, or is burlesque your escape?
Burlesque is definitely my escape.
Yeah.
I work 2 jobs, I go to school, so it's dividing time up between work, school, normal life, and then burlesque is what I do to get away from it all.
What are you going to school for?
Psychology.
Oh, all right.
I'll be a sex therapist someday.
Nice.
I want to combine the empowerment that I feel through burlesque and just how good it makes me feel, and use that to help women who like overcome abuse or something like that, to help them get back in touch with their sexuality and own it again.
That's great. That's awesome. I love that.
That's my 5-year plan.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have, besides school and obviously accomplishing that, do you have a goal or a dream you're currently working towards through burlesque?
I would say just continuing to do it.
Yeah.
And get paid more to do it.
Yeah.
I don't ever think it would be a full-time job. I would like to quit working so many hours and focus more on burlesque. But just in Indiana, it's not a sustainable venture. Yeah. It's hard enough to fit new venues that, oh, you should allow me to do this here. If we're Chicago or Seattle or someplace, I think I could very easily just do burlesque full time. But I think then I would start to, it would be as fun. Yeah. Because now it's my escape from real life. Yeah.
So Indiana is not it for you. You would like to move on and out and
I don't know
school maybe?
I think I will probably relocate for grad school.
Okay.
But I don't know yet.
Yeah, that's awesome. What's your family think of everything you do?
My mom's super, super supportive. She's always like, break a leg, sorry I couldn't make it. My dad and I just don't discuss it. Yeah. Like, he's like, oh, well, what are you doing this Friday? And I was like, oh, I'm going to a party. Yeah. We don't talk about it. Yeah. Where my mom, I'm like, Mom, I'm really stuck on this one spot. Can you just watch it and give me real feedback? Yeah, that's great. Watch it and be like, I think you need more friends there, or whatever. So that's awesome. It's nice having friends and family and boyfriend that support it and are encouraging of it because they know how happy it makes me.
Yeah, that's great. So I know you mentioned kind of costume and makeup. Is that the most fun part for you outside of the actual performance?
I would say so. Yeah. I really like, I love making pasties, and I make my own tassels, so it's really satisfying when it's like, those pasties turned out so great.
Yeah. I need pasty classes.
Yeah.
This would be awesome.
They're super easy to make. And
I'm sure,
everybody does them a little bit differently, but it's like I've figured out a technique that makes them really strong. You can wear them repeatedly. They're not going to fall apart.
That's awesome.
So I would say for the most part, the pasty making, some of the costume stuff, but then other times the costume stuff stresses me out to no end. Like, really, I'm still sewing sequins on them 3 hours later.
That's funny.
Or when I was gluing fringe to my bra for the routine I did last night, my cats were just like,
right here.
We want to help. And I would set it down and go get a drink, and they'd just immediately be like, we have to play with that.
Oh, that's funny.
So the most uttered word in my apartment was like, damn it, Barbarossa fringe is not a toy.
Oh, geez, it's got to get frustrating, but comical.
Yeah.
At least you can laugh at it the next day.
Exactly.
That's
Jezebel Sinfell from Indianapolis, Indiana, founding member Rumblw Central Lost Troop, and thanks for watching the Tales from the Craft.